money comes to me with minimal effort.
It's like I'm only gonna be happy if I marry a
Hello, welcome to Hooked on Books. I'm Karen Michaela. I'm on the floor today because we're doing this video vlog style. Yeah, we're doing a book switch. And this week Shantal is reading a book of my choice, and I chose The Richest Man in Babylon. So we're both reading it. I haven't read it as yet, but I chose it for her. Well, I know she was gonna hate this. Any book I chose, I knew she was gonna hate, because she just refuses to live in reality. She does not exist in this dimension. So anything like this, I know she's gonna hate. So I tried to choose a book that was short, and it is like a story, so I thought maybe she would be into it. Let me read this message that she sent me yesterday. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me find it. Shantal. She said, about to start Richest Man in Babylon, and I'm trying to keep an open mind. I read the synopsis and it's just giving boring. I'm going to try to read it all today. It says it only takes 2 hours to read. And then she said, like a few hours later, I fell asleep after page 1.
Greetings. Bestow his smile of friendship upon Kabai, the musician.
Okay, guys, I've realized I can't read this book. Like, I can't actually physically read it, so I'm just gonna do it in an audiobook style. So right now I'm doing my laundry and I'm listening to it as an audiobook because I tried. Like, I really tried. I just kept falling asleep. Like, every time I open the book, I would read like a paragraph and then snoozeville. Snoozeville. So, audiobook time. And this is my first time ever listening really to an audiobook because I struggle because I can't I like to read over lines multiple times so that I can find clues and stuff. But this book isn't one that needs clues. It's just pretty much straightforward. There's nothing in it besides just information, I guess. So there are not any plot twists that I have to be like, ooh, let me, go back and check that out. It's just this. So yeah, audiobook time.
It's not that hard to read. Like, I don't feel like it's that hard. I started reading it. I'm a slow reader compared to Shantal. We'll see what she thinks. But so far, so good. I think it's a good book so far. Let me continue. I think I should have been done reading it by now, seeing how it's so short. But I'm gonna try to finish it all today. And then give y'all my reviews later. And she will give you hers. So that's fun.
Okay, it's me again. I was trying on clothes, but so far I've learned that I should pay myself because I pay everyone else. Like, when I get paid, I should also pay myself, which is smart, and I already knew that, but I don't really do it. So this literally just made me sign into my bank app and take out like 10% of what I already had in my check-ins and then just threw it in my savings. And I'm just gonna continue doing that as I get paid from different jobs. So yeah, I learned something. Period.
4:30 a.m. on Friday, July the 23rd. This book is not as interesting as I thought it would be. I thought, oh, story vibes, maybe I tell Shantal to read it. She would enjoy it, but she's really struggling. I guess she'll tell you all about that. But that's where I'm at. Yeah, I'm wearing a tube top again, so I'm judging me. The other one was red. But here we are. I'm gonna continue reading. Probably, I hope for an hour. I think it's what you're supposed to be able to read in 2 hours. But I just saw read that fast and I'm not that interested. So Here we are in the middle of the book. I'm at the point where they're telling you about the rules of gold. Is that what it is? First law of gold. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. That's where I'm at. I'm just about midway through the book. So let's see if we finish this book before Sunday.
Okay, so we are an hour and 4 minutes into this audiobook. And I can see why Kara picked this for the book swap, because it's a low-key drag, because I'm so bad at budgeting and I'm so bad at like managing the money that I have. Literally my idea of managing money is to just like hoard it, not spend it for like months, and then spend it. That's how I budget money. I'm like, oh, I didn't spend any money this month, look at how well I did, and then the next month I spend double. It's dumb. So right now we're on the second cure, and the second cure is to budget. And basically, what's his name? I was gonna say Arachnid. Arcan. Arcan's like, listen, do not. Arcan's like, make a budget and put down all your necessities, and then actually decide what is a necessity and what is just a desire. And woo girl, I felt that, because I'd be like, yeah, this is a necessity, I have to pay for this every month, like I have to do this every month, and I really don't need it to do it. So like listening to the book is clearly making me want to like change some things. So I get why people would read like self-help, because it's like, it's really dragging me and making me want to change things for the better. So I guess that's like the whole premise of Kara's side of this account. Okay, so I can't even finish the audiobook. My camera's crooked, whoops. And couldn't finish the audiobook, it was too boring, so I DNF'd this. If you don't know what DNF means, it means did not finish. It just felt like things were being repeated, you know. Save my money, watch it grow, invest it into people who know what they're doing. Like, I get the gist. Boring. I don't care how many of you say this is a good book. I don't care. I do not care. Like, I really can't do this. So I started reading another book instead. But I mean, thanks Kara for suggesting this book for the book swap. I hope you got through it. If you didn't, then you're doing poorly at your side of this of this channel. And I can't wait for us to read the meeting with the Elf King, or what is it? No, the deal with the Elf King. So this is Shantal signing out, because I can't do that shit no more.
So I just really wanted to wrap up this video with a little sit down talk, tell y'all exactly how this went. I wanted to have had finished read the book by now. That was the idea. The idea was to, you know, vlog during the week, just wrap it up once I finish reading it, tell you all the good points like I usually do. But I still have not finished read the book. I still have not read the book. I still have not finished reading the book. Well, English today is escaping us all. I'm just not done. And the reason, okay, so I bought this book. Yes, obviously I have it. And somebody told me the reason why I bought it is because somebody told me they wish they read this book in their 20s. So I was like, I'm in my 20s. I may not miss this opportunity. You know, you have to listen to the words of those who are older than you. So I thought, this is it. And I got recommendations elsewhere for reading The Richest Man in Babylon. So I thought, why not try this? And also, why not try to force Shantal to read it? Because I thought, you know, it's a thin book. Look at how thin it is. But look at the writing. So I don't know. It's not like the writing is the biggest. So I don't know if that makes that big of a difference. And it literally starts, it's all the way to the top, all the way to the bottom. Anyways. Yeah, so I thought, let me read this book. And I'm having a hard time finishing, but I will finish. I will finish as well at some point, because I feel as though if I don't finish reading it, then it can never be The Richest Man in Babylon. And that feels important. It just feels like an important goal. So I'm definitely gonna finish reading it at some point. But right now we're fighting this one under did not finish. Did D not N finish F. DNF. Yeah, Shantal was like, oh, we have to put this one under did not finish. And I was like, what? She said, apparently that is what happens in book 2. But, you know, I started reading because I don't know a lot of things. So I'm not even embarrassed that I didn't know that. You know, this is all a learning process. You just learn something too, probably. I'm learning something. I did not finish reading this book. And the reason is because it's not as interesting as I thought it was going to be. It's not pulling me in. Maybe, I don't know. It's a story though. It's a story. So I thought it would catch me on that account. Accord? I don't know. Account or accord? You tell me. I'm learning too. But let me just read a little excerpt off of the book, like from in the book, so that you can see exactly what I mean by how it reads. It kind of reads like the Bible. Is that right? Shakespeare? I don't know. This is page 58, chapter, because I mean if you're gonna read you need to, like, you know, okay, I can't find the chapter. I think it's chapter 6. Yeah. What desirest thou most of this gold in thy wallet? To keep it safe. Wisely spoken, replied Mathon approvingly. The first desire is for the safety. Thinkest thou that in the custody of thy sister's husband it would be truly safe from possible loss? I fear not, for he is not wise in guarding gold. Then be not swayed by foolish sentiments of obligation to trust thy treasure to any person. If thou wouldest help thy family or thy friends, find other ways than risking the loss of thy treasure. That's how it reads. I mean, I think that was a very true point, and I haven't actually gotten this far in the book. So that's another thing for me to continue reading. But what is helpful is that by the end of each chapter they have like a little synopsis, a little one-liner about kind of what the chapter is about. Look at that. It's like, it looks like it's in a little caution sign. So I gotta finish reading. I have to finish reading it. I will include it in a video sometime in the future. I'll get back to this. I'll let y'all know on our Instagram, Hot Tundi Books, how it went when I eventually finished reading it. But for right now, I almost think that you can get a sense of what is in the book and enough by just reading the back. Listen to this. Lo, money is plentiful for those who understand the simple rules of its acquisition. Correct. 1. Start thy purse to fatten in. 2. Control thy expenditures. 3. Make thy gold multiply. 4. Guard thy treasures from loss. 5. Make of thy dwelling a profitable investment. 6. Ensure future income. And 7. Increase thy ability to earn. So increase your ability to earn, you have to learn. I know, that's right. Anyways, that's what I felt like I got from the book from the first half. So I'm not sure what the second half has to give me, because I felt like I learned those lessons in the first half of the book. But I would not know because I have not finished reading it. Yeah, this week has been chaotic. I'm not even blaming the week. It's so thin. I could have finished reading this book if I wanted to. I just did not want to. Oh my god. Let me tell you what I learned from the half of the book I learned that is on the back of this book, but let me say it from my heart. So you want to set aside some of your salary. You want to set aside like 10%. You don't want to spend all your money. Set aside some of it. No matter what, no matter how little you earn, you want to set aside something. I also want to invest. You want your goal to multiply. You want it to work for you. You want to invest it properly. So don't just go invest in it with random people and thinking of these schemes, or you're like, oh my god, let me just do this, or I think this may work. You have to be calculated. You have to listen to people who know what they're talking about. So that's exactly what this book is telling you. Okay, so you gotta find good investments in story form too. The formula just seems amazing for me. Like every time the formula of the book, I don't know why I don't love it. I think, tell me, listen, I think I should put this one in y'all court. You read it. You read it. So once y'all have read it, tell me how it goes. Please. Please tell me.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.
See you later.
See
Bye.
ya. Of books.
Don't let me stop you from reading the book. Okay?